everyone, it's me Selena from Vintage Gaudi. Welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel and welcome to another toy hunting tour video. On the plan today I have 2 thrift stores and 1 flea market that I've actually never been before. So I'm super excited for that flea market as well. But that opens at 10 a.m. Right now we have 9 a.m. and I was thinking, on the way to that flea market, I could go to the thrift stores because they already open at 9. So I will combine that and have a check what the thrift stores actually have. And also I'm wearing my lucky hat, you know, manifesting and so on. I mean Barbies, Polly Pockets and somewhere here, my little ponies, right? We need that, or I need that. So hopefully this hat brings me luck. Anyway, so however it is, I mean, you never know what you find. Sometimes you make great finds, sometimes, yeah, nothing. You can go on a toy hunting tour the whole day and you come home with nothing. That happens, yes. That happens quite a lot, actually. But anyway, so we're here. They did open right now, so I saw the people's already going in and I will join them and rushing right towards the toy section. And hopefully they have something for me, and then moving on to the second thrift store and then going at last to the flea market. The good thing I'm being early, no one is here, and I saw a basket with dolls. We got here a handsome can with a stain on it, and we have her, which I guess has the original, at least, skirt on. Where is her top? I want her. I hope I find her top, actually. She's one of the style Barbies. It's cute. Where are you? Actually one of the hip to square Barbies. Unfortunately, this colored hair, I can get rid of that, but earrings. Nice. Another step. Girl, I guess. So the top of her is not in here, unfortunately. The furniture is still here, so no one wants that, and I am not the one who is picking it up. So there we have. Look like a pony, but it's not. It's fires. I am at the second thrift store. They already have opened, so I hope they got new stuff in here. The last thrift store didn't had much. I found one doll, but you know, they just got in new stuff during the day, so the things that I find there are like leftovers from yesterday, you know. I guess now we are entering the second thrift store and let's have a look what they have. Ja, du auch.
So eine hast du doch schon.
Ja, das ist ja auch umstritten.
Schau mal. Die Hawaii-Barbie kennst du.
Guck mal die Haare.
Ich brauche sie nicht, ich habe sie schon. Die ist herzig.
Ist die nicht ein bisschen dünn, Baby?
Mhm.
Die dünn kannst du auch.
Wieso willst du so dünn sein?
Es gibt Mütter, die etwas über Barbie haben, die Schiss haben, dass die Kinder verkaufen.
Ja, das stimmt.
Ja.
Und jetzt noch einer gesagt, das stimmt nicht vorne.
Hey, was haben die mit diesen Barbies gemacht? Schau mal, alles
Ich habe sie gestern
so
vorgestern
schön,
schon
aber
abgeholt. Also muss ich gestern gemacht.
alles geschnittene Haare.
Ja, ja, ich will auch mal.
Schaust du da?
Hey, das hat doch ein Auto gekriegt, guck mal. Hast du nicht mal was mit diesen Barbies gemacht?
Ja, es ist schlimm. Weißt du, die wären so hübsch. Die eine ist ja die Hard Family Mom Barbie, aber mit geschnittenen Haaren. Weißt du? Es ist so schade.
Die
So schade.
hast mit dem Happy Family Liebling da und das ist ganz süß.
Also sie brauche ich nicht, ich brauche das Kleid, weil ich habe Barbie dazu.
Das Kleid habe ich, aber es hat meine an.
Ja, ich habe sie eben auch, aber ohne Kleid, darum brauche ich das Kleid. Mache ich ja, aber ich suche jetzt noch eine andere Puppe, die ich vielleicht eher noch will als die.
Oh je, da gibt es vorne zu. Wir haben nur das mit ohne. Gibt Kohle, wir haben ganz viel.
So that was the second thrift store. Now I'm driving towards the flea market. But you have probably heard in the footage or so, I've also met Sandy and her boyfriend. That is so funny. So whenever we do not made like an appointment or so, or we are not meeting specifically in a thrift store or so, but we super often meet us unintentionally or occasionally, but not that we actually have made like, hey, do we meet us at 10 o'clock there and there, and so no. We are both like we go whenever we want to go or have the need to go, and we often meet us at least this or there are two thrift stores. We will meet us eventually at the other thrift store or at this thrift store, which is so funny. So yeah, they just shortly arrived after I was there, so it was like maybe 5 minutes there, and then I hear her talking, and then so, oh, you are also here, which is so funny. So yeah, we kind of meet each other the most at the thrift store, which is insane. Yeah, they had actually new dolls there, but they have cut hair. So you have seen in the footage, oh my goodness, the poor Hart family mom, the poor two other dolls, super cut hair. So, oh no, I'm so sorry. So otherwise I would have picked them up because they're marked $4.90, and $4.90 for that cut hair, no, absolutely not. But I have found the pregnant Mitch Barbie's outfit, which is amazing. I have pregnant Mitch, actually, just the Mitch doll without the baby, found last year, but I was missing her outfit. Now I have finally her original outfit that I can put together. So of course I picked it up, but I had to choose a better looking doll so I can put the outfit on that doll and taking everything with me. So yeah. Anyway, so you know, a little spoiler, I took that outfit with me. So you probably would have done the same, right? Or not, maybe not. Anyways, I needed that dress, I took it with me. So now I'm searching for the address for the flea market, and then I will drive there and we will see if there is something happening there or not. So yeah, I've never been to that flea market before, so it's a surprise for me as well. Entschuldigung. Found that flea market. It is indoor, and I would say it is maybe the world's smallest flea market, or at least the smallest flea market I've ever been. They have exactly 10 sellers there. So I counted because I was like, oh, this is not huge, this is, or not mid-size or something, this is tiny. 10 sellers, and it is actually not really a flea market sort of thing. They call it flea market, yes, but it is more like a collector's whatever. So you find there more collector toys. So they have toys, there are plenty of toys, yes, but more collector toys. So prices are then also more expensive, and they had everything except the stuff that I'm actually looking for. So if you are interested in model cars, in different toy cars, whatever, yeah, you could have find there a lot of it. There was just one seller who had like some sort of interesting things with like 2 baskets, and one they were like dolls sort of, and in other one was random stuff. I talked Swiss German, like, yeah, and they talked also in Swiss German with the sellers, like, oh, sorry, can I please go there and have a look? But the child was always in the way, so I was like, I cannot push aside the child, I'm not doing that. But I was really there like, people, do you not think that other peoples want maybe also to go and check there? So do you have to stay just in front of the table so no one else can go and see what there is, anything on the table and so on? Yeah, after like 10 minutes or whatever, they moved finally, and then I could reach the basket with the dolls and like other stuff, but unfortunately there was nothing in there. So all the waiting was actually for nothing. But you never know, because underneath it could have been like an older doll or something, because often, I don't know why, but often the vintage dolls are underneath the modern dolls. So I'm not sure why they do not it vice versa, but yeah, so you have to grab and have a check if there's something or not. So yeah, long story short, this flea market is actually super tiny, and I will probably not go there soon or ever, I guess. So I decided not to go home. I wanted to go to another thrift store that is actually 5 minutes away from that flea market. So I'm doing hopping, like from thrift store to thrift store to thrift store, then right back home. And on the way from that flea market to the thrift store, I saw a sign, Trödelladen. Trödelladen, or Trödelladen, means actually some sort of also second-hand stuff. So I made a turn, got down there, and now I'm in front of it, so I will have a look what they have, if they have something or whatever. So let's see what they have for Trödel for me. And now, welcome to the whole part of this toy hunting thrift store slash one flea market edition. So, in general and in total, I went to 6 thrift stores and 1 flea market. So, it was quite a busy day. Initially, I wanted to go to 2 thrift stores and that 1 flea market, but then it was when I went through with everything, and the last was the flea market, it was like 10 or something. No, it was 11 actually. In the morning was like, that's really early, should I go home or not? Then spontaneously decide, well, I could check if in that area there are more thrift stores. And yeah, there have been more thrift stores. So I hopped from one little or bigger town to the next town or to the next city and so on, until I got them back home. So I made like a hopping on thrift store tour actually, and so I ended up visiting 6 thrift stores and that 1 flea market. Of course, I did not find on every thrift store something that I'm collecting or wanted, but well, here are the things that I got actually, and all are from thrift stores. And I did not find anything at the flea market. Now, I would say we're starting actually with the very first find that I've made at the very first thrift store. This Barbie doll here. In the video, I probably will say it is, she is style Barbie from the late 90s. Actually, she is not. I was just assuming because she's wearing the dress from style Barbie from the late 90s, but it is not the doll that belongs to it. So, actually, we have here the 2000s Pretty Flower Barbie. She's exactly like from the 2000s. You see used condition, so this thrift store find. It was $4.90, the doll with that skirt on it. I definitely have found Pretty Flowers Barbie. I'm not sure if I found the blonde one. There have been more versions, like blonde, brunette, red hair, and probably also an black doll. But I'm not sure if I kept it, so I need to check if I kept it. But usually, so the 2000s era is not really the ones that I'm collecting. Well, actually, you see here, they're all from the 2000s. That is just not planned, but maybe there's a hinge. So, yeah, we got here 2000s Pretty Flowers Barbie, the red hair version. I will definitely clean her. Yeah, of course, getting back a little bit her style and so on, but not sure yet if I will keep her. She's on the CEO phase, the one that was released like in the late 90s, so 1998, used for a lot of the late 90s, early 2000s-ish dolls. Not sure till when it was used, but that was actually the new generation of the phase after the superstar phase, and in between there was also the Mackie phase anyways. But she's on the CEO phase, quite okay. I love that she has these green eyes. I totally like that. Face wise, not in the best condition, so you can see here on the lips and so on. So I'm not sure, but if I can get it back together. But yeah, you see, not best condition. Anyways, why I picked her up? Because of her skirt, actually. This skirt belongs, as I shortly mentioned before, to the 1998 style Barbie. It does belong to the blonde one. So this style line had also multiple dolls with different hair colors and different outfits, but they all had like some similarities in the way, not in the way it's made, but in the fabric itself, so with the flowers. So I can show you the style Barbie that I have. So this is the line that I'm talking about. I had this doll back then as a child. I had to rebuy her because sadly I did not kept her from my childhood, but this is the style line. So I have here like the, what do I say, brown hair, red hair version. There have been a blonde version, as I mentioned, a black version as well, and etc. and so on. And I have the blonde Barbie from this line, and I'm missing her outfit. So now I have the skirt that goes to that blonde Barbie actually. But of course I'm missing the top as well, and shoes and accessories. But hey, at least I got the skirt. So that's the reason why I picked her up. The skirt is also not in the best condition. So here you can see the stitching line is open, or the beading or whatever it's called is open. So, but I can sew that back together, and then I can give this dress to my Style Barbie, the blonde version, so she has then her original dress again, which is really cool. So she's not style, this one is not Style Barbie, she is Pretty Flowers Barbie in a Style Barbie's outfit. So that is the first doll. Then I moved on to the second thrift store actually, and there I have found this Barbie and the outfit. Actually, I wanted only the outfit, but they do not sell it like separately, or maybe they do and you have to ask, but I always like to combine. And when I do pay a lot for an outfit, then I also want to have the doll to go that brings me that outfit actually. So let me just start first with the doll itself. You have probably seen her quite often on my YouTube videos because I went to that thrift store regularly, and the doll basket is always full with dolls, and you have to deep dive into it, the basket, to find if there's some cool stuff. And yeah, you have probably seen her so like 2-3 times already, and I never picked her up till this time. So I picked her up to get this dress with me. To the doll itself, the 2002 Kennel Care Barbie. So she was actually meant to be someone who takes care of animals and so on. And so it was called Kennel Care Barbie from 2002. Also not really there them collecting, but I picked her up. She was the one with like mostly okay condition. I'm not sure if I will keep her or not, but she gave me access to the dress. Anyways, this Kennel Care Barbie has here on one hand a magnet, and with that she could kind of hold a basket to feed the animals and to hold the animals and whatever. She has articulation in the elbows and the normal articulation in the arms, twists and turn, bend and snap knees. So that's kind of interesting because she has just on one hand a magnet, and on the other hand she has just like a normal hand and the hole in here, and she's missing a thumb. And her fingers are quite fragile. But I picked her up to get the dress actually. So all in all, it was $4.90. Okay price for thrift stores. To the dress itself, and that is, I guess, the highlight actually. This dress is from the Pregnant Mitch, also from 2002. So basically, this doll and this dress are from the same year, not the same line, but same year. Pregnant Mitch doll. Dress. I do have Pregnant Mitch. I found her last year, unfortunately without belly, unfortunately without baby, and without dress. So basically a naked Mitch doll. And then when I saw this dress, I was like, oh my goodness, I need this dress immediately. So I bought it, of course. Now I can give my Pregnant Mitch her original dress, and that's just what we are doing right now. Here we have my stunning Pregnant Mitch doll. She's actually wearing this ensemble. It belonged, I guess, to something from, I actually don't know where it originally came, this dress, but it looks so medieval, and I liked her hairstyle with the braids here, that it looked so medieval on her even though she's like just a Pregnant Mitch doll, but it looks cool. So now it is time to get her out of this dress and giving her original outfit or original dress. Now my Pregnant Mitch has her original outfit, and I do have her son. So this is, was it called Tommy actually? I guess Tommy. So Mitch is holding her Tommy baby boy and is in her original dress. So cute, really nice. So far from that, that's the reason why I picked up the doll, or I picked up the dress and the doll to give it to my Pregnant Mitch from 2002. Love it, so cute. Now it's great. So then I moved on, and let me just think about it. Yes, I guess the next find was her actually. This was a funny find because I was driving from one thrift store in one kind of town to the next thrift store to the next town. They were like 9 minutes apart, and in between when I was like driving, la 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 la, and I sometimes do also check like signs and so on while driving by, and then I saw a sign that says Trödelmarkt. And was like, oh, Trödelmarkt sounds great. Trödelmarkt is like some sort of thrift store with different stuff in there. So there are different names to call something thrift store. Some call thrift store flea market. Some call it in German like Trödelmarkt, secondhand market, whatever, Brokis, etc. And I saw that sign, so at the next occasion I turned my car and went back down there to that house where the sign was on. And then I found this doll. It was just the only doll there. I asked the seller if he has more dolls actually, but he says no. He does not come across a lot of dolls, so it is just the one that I have here. And well, this is actually also kind of funny. This is 2005, The Magic of Pegasus Kelly. She has super long hair. But when I saw her there in that Trödeladen, and in this outfit, I thought she might be like Rapunzel Kelly. There was also Rapunzel Kelly released. So actually, it is not. It is a mix. The dress itself is from 2002, Kelly as Rapunzel, the dress. The doll with the long hair is from 2005, The Magic of Pegasus Kelly. So it is not Rapunzel, but it is like two different, but it matches so perfectly. Like with her long hair, it looks like Rapunzel, right? Or I like these eyes specifically from Kelly, because look at these eyes. They are so cool. It really is well made, so I really like it. I like that she has like purple streaks in her hair and she's still the original hair ribbon, so that's really nice. So I am really keeping her actually. She's in excellent condition. Well, the hair, yes, you can see it. It's still the original hairband or hair tie here. So I will clean, of course, her hair, her body, of course, as well, and try to recreate this stunning, what is it, bow thing here. So, and give her back her hairstyle, but I think I will keep her in this Rapunzel dress. So this is so cute. It has also, or it had once, a tag. Someone cut it, so you can see it here. Someone cut it. So we got Rapunzel dress, Pegasus Kelly doll. Really cute. And then actually at another thrift store that I went grabbing through the stuff, I have found this Kelly doll and this dress. Oh, by the way, prices. $4.90, $4.90, 1 Swiss franc, amazing. 5 for this ensemble. Plus I could get something for free as well. This Kelly doll, I could funny ways identify her because Kellys are often super hard to identify, but I could get her a name. So she's 2004 Kelly Club Sunny Day Melody. I picked her up because I was thinking, oh, I don't have many red hair Kelly dolls. I always like to say the Kelly dolls are the mini-me versions of the adults. So there is a Kelly doll with red hair, Midge sister. There's a Kelly doll with black hair, Kira's sister. There's a Kelly doll with brown hair, Teresa, and so on. So that is the fun thing that I would like to say always. Blonde belongs to Barbie, red hair to Midge, and so on, and black to Christy, and so on. So that is actually the mini-me's. And I was like, oh, I don't have many really red hairs or Midge mini-me's, so I wanted to pick her up. Condition-wise, not in very best condition. Needs a cleaning, of course. The head kind of has a different color than the body, so I'm not sure if at once she got a head swap or so, but I think not. I think it's just, yeah, who she is. So of course we'll try to clean and get together her hair and giving her an outfit. So I will keep this red hair and I will also keep this one. So these two Kellys definitely stay in my collection once they got their cleaning and once they are then displayed. So yeah. Then the last thing that I picked up was this dress. So I was like, yeah, let's do a bundle. 5 Swiss francs is still a lot for one dress and a Kelly doll, but I don't know. I just didn't want to negotiate or whatever. So I was like, okay, let's do this 5 Swiss francs. And then in the end, the seller had there like a basket just at the door where you go in and out, and she said you can pick something from that basket. I took this. There was not really stuff there that I would have really loved to have, so I picked the ones that looks most older. It is not an older, so according to this pin here in the back, I don't think it is older. It looks quite new to me. Actually, it has no markings at all, but I liked it. From the front, it looks cute, and so I picked it up for free, actually. Oh yeah, I was at the dress. Sorry for the little side note. Here we go. This dress I picked up because it has a Barbie tag. It has, I don't know, a newer Barbie tag, so this dress must be something from the 2000-ish. I'm not sure if it even might be Fashion Avenue. There was a time when Fashion Avenue was not written Fashion Avenue. It is a bridal dress. Maybe you have an idea. I could not identify it yet. So maybe you have an idea and you can tell me. It has this like mesh underskirt and then this upper skirt. I'm not sure. It is not satiny. It is actually a thicker material than satin and it does not shine like it. So I'm not sure what it is. Velcro wise, actually, I would say from the Velcro late 90s or 90s, something in the 90s. But yeah, I don't know. So in case if you know where this bridal dress goes, please write me down in the comment section down below. Maybe it could also be from like a collector's doll. I'm actually not sure. So yeah, if you know that, please help me out with that dress. Other than that, I could identify everything here that I have picked up from those many thrift stores that I went and that one flea market. So yeah, here we go. This is everything I found. I really hope you liked this video. Please go and check out more videos on my YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button and we will see us in next video with Vintage Gaudi. Bye!